New at 6, a ticking time bomb. That's how one Henderson woman describes the sprinklers in her home after one of them went off in the middle of the night.
Well, it turns out that there are hundreds of Nevada homes that have the sprinkler. It is now the subject of several lawsuits and investigations across the country.
That's right. When you ask, we investigate. 13 investigative reporter Joe Bartels is near St. Rose Parkway and Executive Airport Drive in Henderson to show us what's being done to fix the problem.
It doesn't take more than a few steps inside this home to realize the gravity and just the enormity of the damage left behind. And this all stems from something in the ceiling meant to save lives. It's supposed to put out fires, but instead it created a flood. Water inches deep from a fire sprinkler inside a home owned by Megan Murray.
Nothing was on fire. It was obviously another clue. It was 3 in the morning.
The rude awakening, Megan says, was because of this sprinkler head known as a Viking 457. It deployed without warning or explanation.
But all of this was, one big swimming pool.
After some research, Megan found there's apparently a problem with the sprinkler head deploying without fire present, and the company that installed them in her property, Fire Sprinkler Systems, Inc., was in the process of notifying people to replace the Viking sprinkler head in question free of charge.
We're fortunate, and unfortunately it's at Megan's expense, and I didn't really even realize, because I never saw it inside, before, but how extensive the damage is.
Richard Bohr lives next door, and he had 14 of his Viking 457 sprinkler heads replaced after learning of Megan's mess.
My wife said we may have received it, but it came as junk mail. At least, nobody really paid attention to it.
Fire Sprinkler Systems, Inc. says they've tried to alert homeowners by mail about replacing the sprinklers. At least 15,000 homes across Nevada and California have the Viking 457 installed, and in Nevada, they've been able to replace them in 184 homes.
Come to find out, I talked to my neighbors up and down these alleyway here, both townhouses, both sides. I couldn't find anybody except one who thought he might have gotten a letter.
As for the company that makes the sprinklers, we reached out to Viking Corporation, but we did not immediately hear back. There are a number of lawsuits across the country stemming from incidents like this. Megan says if she doesn't get resolution, she may be looking at her legal options. Joe Bartels, 13 Action News.
So here's what to do if you think that you might have the Viking 457 sprinklers inside your home. First, this impacts multiple home builders. Second, you could visit the Fire Inc. website and put it in your address there to see if it's impacted by this. We've made it easier by putting that link on this story on our website. These sprinklers were installed between 2013 and 2015 by FSS, but may have been installed after 2015 by other installation companies. Viking has since stopped making the sprinklers in question.
And we looked into this after Megan reached out to us. Whether you have a school-related concern or something else, we want to know about it. Just send us an email to 13investigates@ktnv.com and please include your name and phone number.